Okay, so now we're going into on-site optimization. And like I said, there are probably a lot of ranking factors that help rank a domain, a website in Google and other search engines. But in my opinion, in my eyes, from all the testing I've done, there are only about four or five, maybe half a dozen um, factors that are very important that contribute to probably 80, maybe 90% in ranking a website. And the others would probably contribute 20%, especially in the lower to mid, um, you know, competitive niches. One of the main things is if you got the ebook, there's a whole chapter on this. Basically, is having the keyword in the domain. So in our case, if our main keyword is tree service Akron, Ohio, we want to have a domain that says something like Akron Tree Service Pros or Akron Tree Company, something like that. So have a keyword in the domain and have a partial match domain. The second would be the title tag. So as an example, I have a screenshot here and I'll go and show it in a live website also. But basically, title tag is what the user sees, the name of the website. So if I were to go to, let's say, um, google.com, and I'm searching for my main tree service, Akron, Ohio. This is the title tag here, Hercules Tree Service. What the big purple link that users click on, that's the title tag. So that's the second, that in my opinion contributes big time. The second most important contributing factor. Third would be H1 and H2 tags. And again, for lower and mid, I don't even use that. For some high level, high competitive niches, I use it. I'll go into detail. And then third, we have the content itself, especially all the different LSI long tail related keywords that we scooped up in our keyword research. We want to put all of those in the content. And then after all of those would be the anchor text that's linking from the various, this is really offsite SEO. So these are really the top ones in my opinion. There is something called keyword density, which basically means how many times is your main keyword that you're looking to rank for, how many times is it appearing in a page. And in my opinion, if you have 1,000 word article, once or twice, maximum thrice is more than enough. Really two times is enough. My rule of thumb is one time in about 500 to 700 words. If you have that keyword one time, that's good enough because you have variations of it. You have just the word tree service or just the word Akron in other areas in the content, and Google is smart enough to catch it. So let's jump into a live example. So here I have a website, a domain that I had put up long, long ago, southfielddentist.com, and I want to rank it. My main keyword to rank this is Southfield City Dentist. Okay, my LSI keyword would be Southfield Family Dental. Those would be my two main keywords, let's say. So one of the first things I do is now I'm logged into WordPress. I'm not going into detail on how to buy a domain and how to host a domain and things like that. I'm assuming you know it. If you need it, then I'll make a video later on. But basically, I'm now getting into the on-site optimization and then later on to the more important off-site optimization, in my opinion. But basically, I go to settings, and this is the site title. I put my main keyword right here, Southfield City Dentist. In this example here, Southfield Dentist is an EMD. There was no southfielddentist.com ranking anywhere, so I bought the domain southfielddentist.net. Um, and so my keyword is Southfield Dentist, but my main keyword is also Southfield City Dentist. And so my title tag I'm putting here is a Southfield City Dentist. Okay. And then my other keyword is Southfield Family Dental. So I'm not putting the keyword again, this keyword Southfield again, because that'll be over optimizing it. And I'm just putting in, like a long tail version of family dental, so like best family dental in town. Between the root domain, the URL, and the title tag, you don't want to have too many instances of the keyword. So you don't want to say Southfield dentist here, Southfield dentist here, Southfield dentist here. No, that becomes over optimized. Once, maybe twice is more than enough. So that's why I did not put in the word Southfield over here, even though my keyword would really be Southfield Family Dental. I left it because Google can pull it from over here, Southfield and Southfield. And so that's what I do. I put it in the homepage title tag. I actually go and get there are quite a few plugins you can get and to play with the title tags and meta titles and all that. I go for Yoast SEO. Recently, there was a scare with Yoast SEO being vulnerable to attacks. You could also go with all-in-one SEO. There's a few others you can do. But usually I just put up these two. And so what that does is when I go to, where's my pages? When I go to pages and I'll show how it looks like. And these are the different pages I have. It's just a test site that I had put up long, long ago. And I'm looking to, come on, edit my home page. This is what it's going to be, right? The title tag itself. I will get to the H1, H2 and all that. But if you go to the bottom, basically, Yoast SEO actually helps you out by showing how it looks like. Where did that go? So basically, Yoast SEO gives us a preview of how it would look like. So this is our home page, the URL. And right now, the SEO title, it shows page. So basically, it's taken the title tag from the settings that we had given and had put it in here. But let's say we want to put something else like call us now, then it will no, it will look that will come up in the title tag. But in this case, we want to leave it as Southfield. Maybe let's just leave it as Southfield from the homepage title tag plus this. Now, if you want to put a slug is basically in a URL. We can put, let's say if you put about us, this is be the inner URL. But the Yoast SEO pretty much show like a visual of how it's going to look like, and then you can see how it is. But basically, what I do is in the home page, I rank for the main keyword. So in this case, I'm looking to rank for Southfield City Dentist, my home page, right? If I have, if it's pretty competitive, then I would put a couple of H1 and H2 tags. So let's say one of the other keywords that I want to rank for is, I don't know, dental implants. So the other keyword I want to rank for is Southfield dental implants, right? This is the keyword I want to rank for. My H1, I would make that my H1 tag, heading 1. Of course, I would design it a little better. I don't design my websites. I don't know much about designing websites. I just pay. Honestly, you can find people who, if you give instructions, you can find people who would design a decent looking lead gen size for $20. So I try not to spend too much time figuring all this out if I can put my time to better use. But I can put a H1 tag as Southfield dental implants if I'm looking to rank for that. In this specific case, because I have Southfield in the URL, I have Southfield in the title tag, I would probably put a variation of something like 24-hour dental implants as my H1 so that, if somebody is searching for Southfield dental implants, also this page would come up. If someone's searching for 24-hour dental implants, also this page will come up. And how would you determine what keyword to put in here? Again, it goes back to here, right? So example, my main keyword is Southfield City Dentist, right? I would go basically and I would look for these, other searches related that people are searching for. And I see, okay, this one here has 70 searches a month. I didn't even know that. Dentist Southfield 12 mile. Maybe I would just take that and I would put it as a secondary keyword I want to rank here, right? So it'll probably be something like Dentist Southfield 12 mile. or because I already have Southfield, I can even put something like dentist 12 mile. Okay, that's my H1 I want to rank for. That's a good point. I didn't even know that people are searching like that at 70. Southfield Family Dental. This was the other one we could rank was 720 searches a month. I think that's not going to be accurate. And the reason I'm thinking that's coming up is because this is a brand of someone. But basically, the main keyword I was looking to rank for is Southfield City Dentist because that's how we search here. And if you look it up, I think this is my website that's coming up. Let's see. Yep, this is our website. It's ranking number one. So again, I'm local, so Maps is a little bit local, but I did a little bit of SEO to it. But yeah, that's the whole idea. Let's see if I just say Southfield Dentist. Let's see what happens comes up for that. So you see that it's got 150 searches a month for the keyword Southfield Dentist. And my website, no reviews, nothing. Southfield Family Dental or Dentist is coming up number one. Um, it may differ if you're searching from a different city because Maps is moving a lot into proximity based. And unless you have a lot of power and authority, it won't stick. So if you are searching for the same keyword from New York, you may not see the exact same results. But once I do some SEO offsite, onsite, a lot more offsite linking to make it authoritative and sticking, then it'll show up. So that's about the H1, H2 tags. And then the other thing I would do is I would put up 1,000 to 1,500 word of content, and I would put in all my keywords, over here. So my main keyword, Southfield Family, what's my main keyword? Yeah, Southfield City Dentist. That is here once. It'd probably be only once or twice, but then I would have all other related keywords from the research I did, and I would put it in here. Okay, this is the second time you see that Southfield Family Dentist. So it's done a few years ago. I'm not even sure how many times I put it in here, but I see Southfield City Dentistry, like different variations basically, right? And so that's what I would do. So don't overthink it. Just remember this right now. You won't have a keyword in the domain name, you won't have the keyword in the title tag, and then variations of that in the H1, H2, and content and anchor text. Okay, and I'll get into the anchor text in a bit.